Good morning, everybody. My name is Farhan Mazhar, and today is 5th of October 2020. The day is Monday. Right now, I am with the 10th metric class. The subject we are studying is physics. And today's target is to learn about the lens equation. Okay? In our last lecture, we have learned that if you place object in front of convex lens or a concave lens, its image is formed. And there are three things when an image is formed. We have f, which is the focal length of the lens. There is another term which we use, p is the distance of object from the optical center of the lens, and we have another term that is called q, that is the distance of image. For example, 12.8, an object 4 cm I place a distance of 12 cm from a convex lens. An object 12.9 is on the lens, 12.10 is on the lens. So the funny thing about the Sargodha board, or whatever this Punjab board thing is, the funny thing is that the equation is not included in the syllabus. You said that?
Yes, sir.
But the numericals which use that equation
Are included.
are included. So you can see their level, IQ level. Okay? So don't tell me that again. Okay? Here, आप सोच सकते हो कि what level, मतलब the numericals are included, but equation you are not supposed to. They were playing with something. Okay, so this is 1 by f is equal to 1 by p plus 1 by q. This is the equation. This is called lens equation. The same equation was used for the mirror. So the same shape of the equation is used for the lenses. 1 by f is equal to 1 by p plus 1 by q, where p is the distance of the object from the optical center of the lens, where q is the distance of the image from the optical center of the lens,
Yes.
and where f stands for the focal length of the lens. And we have studied that there are two kinds of lenses: the convex lens and for example, if I talk about the focal length, we have convex lens and we have concave lens. When you use this equation, and because you have two kinds of lenses, the focal length of the convex lens is always taken as positive. The focal length of the convex lens is always taken as positive, but the focal length of the concave lens is taken as negative. This sign convention for the focal length is opposite to the sign convention which was used for the focal length in the spherical mirrors. Remember that, because some students confuse that. When I use the sign convention for the lens, for convex, the focal length will be positive, and for the concave lens, it will be negative. But if you are talking about the mirror, then the convex mirror, I'm talking about mirror. For convex mirror, the f will be negative, and for the concave mirror, the f will be positive. So in the case of mirror and in the case of lenses, the sign convention for f focal length is opposite to each other. Don't forget it, okay? Because some students get it confused. Okay? So don't get it confused in your mind. You should remember that for mirror it's different and for lenses it's different. Okay? Then if this is for focal length only, for real and imaginary the p value will be taken as negative. Luckily, in the numericals which you will solve, never you will find an object which is imaginary. Luckily. So, there will be no problem. The p will be always kind of positive for you. But the thing is that if the object is real, the p value is taken as positive. If the object is virtual, the p value is taken as negative. But in your syllabus, the numericals which are in your book, in none of the numericals, the value of the p is negative. None of the numericals. So this is the good news. Okay. So then we have the q value, which is the distance of the image from the optical center of the lens. The distance of the image from the optical center of the lens, if the image is real, the q value should be positive. If the image is virtual, the q value will be negative. Okay? It works both ways. For example, try to understand this. If you are finding the value of the q, if you are given the task to calculate the value of the q, then you calculate it, and the value of the q is positive, it means the image is real. If you calculate the value of the q, and then after calculation you find that the q value is negative, it means that the image is virtual. It can come another way. Sometimes in the numericals the data is given and the q value is also given. The q value is also given. For example, he says the q value is 6 and the image is virtual. If he says the q value is 6 and the image is virtual, the q value should be taken as -6. Because he said that the image is virtual. If he says the q value is 6 and the image is real, then the q value you should note as +6. If he himself in the question, the numerical says this value is negative or positive. Okay, so this equation, this is called the lens equation. 1 by f is equal to 1 by p plus 1 by q. Don't forget it. Another equation which will be used in your numericals, we will solve some numericals, and that is the linear magnification. Remember, this thing is over. Now I want to tell you something, another formula which is used in these numericals. That formula is magnification, linear magnification. The formula for the magnification is represented with m. It is I divided by O. What is I? I is the height of image. And what is O? The height of the object. I is the height of the image and O is the height of the object. So the ratio of the height of the image to the height of the object, this ratio is called magnification. This is called linear magnification. We can have another formula also for the linear magnification. The linear magnification can also be, it can be also described as Q divided by P. It means the distance of the image from the optical center divided by the distance of the object from the optical center. Q divided by P, that is also the formula for the linear magnification. When I will be solving these numericals, you will see that I will be using these two formulas. I can write them equal to each other also. This upper formula is magnification, this is also magnification. So their value will be same. So I can make a third formula that says I by O is equals to Q by P. It's a famous formula which is used in these numericals. Okay? These are the two formulae for the linear magnification. And we can equate them. So I by O equals to P by Q by P, sorry. You understand? Ji? Everybody understand? Yes. So these two formulae will be used in the numericals. Last time we are done with the numericals of the mirrors, I think. So how many numericals we have done in the last? First three numericals we have done. So we have to do the fourth one. Okay. Somebody will read the numerical. So let me make the space for that numerical. So we are now able to do the numericals almost. Okay, the first numerical we are attempting and which is included in our syllabus is 12.4, 12.1, 12.2, 12.3 we are already done. So right now I am going to do the 12.4 numerical in the geometrical optics and mathematical physics. Yes ma'am. Please read the numerical.
Find the focal length of a mirror that forms an image 5.66 centimeters behind the mirror object. Place at 34.4 centimeters in front of the mirror. Is the mirror concave or convex?
Okay. He says, find the focal length of a mirror. We have to find out the focal length. And it is talking about a mirror. Find the focal length of a mirror that forms an image 5.6 centimeter behind the mirror. The value of the Q is given. That is how much? 5.66 centimeter behind the mirror. So the Q should be negative. And behind the mirror of an object placed at 34.4 centimeter in front of the mirror. The P value is 34.4 centimeter. In front of it, is the mirror concave or convex? We have to also decide whether this is a concave mirror or it's a convex mirror. So let's try it. He's talking about, this is not about length, it's about a mirror, okay? So we have the mirror equation 1 by F. What is the value of the P? That's 34.4 plus 1 by 5.66. You got the calculators? What you will write on the calculator? Anybody has a scientific calculator with you? Yes, take out the calculator. But I am saying just do that on the calculator. Okay? So on your calculator write 1 divided 34.4 plus 1 divide 5.66 equals to, what's the answer? 0.205. You have a button there to convert it into fraction. Okay, we forgot one thing. The value of the Q was negative, so it will be 1. Do it again, bete. 1 divided 34.4 minus. So get that. What is the answer?
Minus 0.147.
Minus 0.147. So cross multiply, so F will be equal to 1 divided by minus 0.147. Please कीजिएगा 1 divided by answer, 1 divided answer equal, or 1 divided by minus 0.147.
Minus 6.80.
Minus 6.8 centimeter. Check, is the answer good? Check from the book.
Minus 6.77, yes.
So the focal length will be minus 6 point. Because the focal length is minus its mirror, so it's definitely a convex mirror. Due to the negative focal length, I know that it's a convex
Mirror.
Because the convex mirrors have negative focal length. G. Do you understand? So this was a numerical from the topic of mirrors. Okay? Now let's move to the next numerical. That's 12.5. Somebody will read with good sound. Loud, I mean loud sound. Yeah. 12.2, 12.5, yes ma'am. Will you read? G. Yes.
An image of a statue appears to be 11.5 centimeter behind convex mirror.
So he is talking about a mirror, convex mirror.
With focal length of 13.5 centimeter.
The value of the Q is given, that is 11.5 centimeter, and it should be negative. Why it should be negative? Because the image is behind the mirror, so it's a virtual image. With the focal length, how much focal length you said?
13.5 centimeter.
Okay, so if the focal length is 13 point, but you know it's a convex mirror. The focal length of the convex mirror is always taken as negative. They will not tell you it should be negative. You should remember this. The focal length of the convex mirror is taken as negative. So he will not tell you he will only give you the value of the focal length. Negative part he will not tell. Okay? Okay, then what is the question?
Find the distance from the statue to the mirror.
So we have to find out the P, the distance of the object from the mirror. Okay, that's the question. Very simple. You know 1 by F is equal to 1 by P plus 1 by, apply the mirror equation, 1 by P plus 1 by Q. So it will be 1 by minus 13.5 equal to 1 by P is question. 1 by Q is 1 by minus 11.5. So this comes here, it will be minus 13.5 and it will become plus 1 by 11.5 is equal to 1 by P. Please, you have calculator? Do as I say. Whatever I will say, just entering the calculator. Right? Minus 1 divide 13.5 plus 1 divide 11.5 equals to, what's the answer? What's the answer?
0.012.
0. Okay, don't delete it, okay? So P will be equal to 1 divided by 0.0.2. So on your calculator write 1 divided answer equals to. Divide answer equals to. What's the answer? क्या है? 83 point. Check the answer from the book.
No, so 77.62.
Do it again. It's a mirror, convex mirror. The focal length should be taken as negative. The Q, because it's behind the mirror, the Q should also be negative because it's a virtual image. An image of a statue appears to be 11.5 centimeters behind convex mirror with the focal length 13.5 centimeter. Find the distance from the statue to the mirror. There is no problem. Okay. Anybody has a calculator? Nobody? Just one girl. Okay, ma'am. Okay. So what is written here? It is minus. What happened? 1 divided by. Sorry, minus 1 divided by 13.5 and it will become plus 1 divided by 11.5. So what's the answer? And then I have to do, so this is 0.01288. Here I also have 8. Brother, it will become 9. Okay? So I will say 1 divided answer equals to. So the answer is 77.625. 77.625. 77.625. So 63. So this is the answer. Now the answer matches with the book.
Yes.
Okay, you know the what mistake she has made during the calculation? It was 0.01288. It was 0.01288. So she has told us to write 0.012 only. So after 2 was 8 and then again 8. So when we have not rounded them properly, so a little mistake will obviously. Okay.
Yes.
So that was 12.5. I hope that you have understood that.
Yes.
Okay. So let's do the next one.
12.7.
12.6 is not marked.
Yes.
So the guy who made your syllabus, he has taken out that 12.6 from your syllabus. I don't know what's the deal. But okay, we do with 12.7. So somebody will read 12.7. Somebody will like to read 12.7. Okay, so we are doing the numerical 12.7. This is because in the syllabus they have skipped 12.6. Yes, ma'am. Please read the 12.7.
The mirror uses a concave mirror when going by taker. The mirror has radius of curvature of 38 cm. A. What is the focal length of the mirror? B. The mirror is located 50 cm from the mirror. Where will the image appear? C. The image be upright or inverted?
So Nabila is using a mirror which is, let me draw a sphere. Read it again, the first sentence.
Nabila uses a concave mirror when
Concave mirror. Concave mirror is something like this. Try to understand. This is the concave mirror, okay? And what she says, what is the radius of curvature?
radius is
How much is the radius?
38 cm.
How much?
38 cm.
38 centimeters. So we are talking about the mirror, okay? So the focal length is half the radius of the curvature. Remember, the focal length of the concave mirror or convex mirror is half the radius of curvature. So what is the radius of curvature? 38. So divided 2. So it will be, I think, 1 and 19 centimeters. That will be the focal length. Because it's a concave mirror, the focal length of the concave mirror is positive. Check if the first part is good.
The first part answer is 19 cm.
Our answer is same.
Yes.
Okay. What is the second part? That was the A part of this question. Yes, ma'am. What is the second part?
Nabila is located 50 cm from the mirror.
Okay. The focal length of the mirror is 19 centimeter. Nabila means the object. That is how much? 15?
50.
50 centimeter from that. Okay.
Yes. Where will her image appear?
The Q is the question, the location of the image. This is a mirror, so apply the equation of the mirror, that is 1 by F plus 1 by F plus 1 by F equals to 1 by P plus 1 by Q. That's the equation. Very simple. The Q is the question. The rest of the values I know. So it will be 1 by 19 equals to 1 by 50 plus 1 by Q. I want the value of the Q. 1 by 19 minus 1 by 50 equals to 1 by q. On your calculator, ma'am. Your calculator. 1 divide 19 minus 1 divide 50 equals to.
So 31 over 950.
Okay. So it is 31 over 9 equals to 1 by q. Don't delete it, okay? So q will be equals to, this whole thing will go on the other side. On your calculator you will write 1 divide answer equals to. Equals to
30.64.
30.64 65 maybe centimeters. Check if the B
Yes.
part's answer is good.
30.64.
Yes.
It is positive, you know, it's becoming positive, it's not negative. Is this the answer there?
Yes.
So what's the C part?
Will the image be upright or inverted?
This image, its Q value is positive.
It will be
Which means it's a real image. If it's a real image, it should be, I think, inverted. The image is real. And we are talking about mirror, not lenses, okay? In the lenses, the same thing will be different. You understand this?
Yes.
The C part? Because the Q value was positive. Because the value of the Q was positive, that's why I know that the image formed is real. If the image formed is real and it's a mirror, then the image should be inverted, because the virtual image is upright in the mirrors. So it's different in mirrors and different in lenses. So this question is about the mirror. Okay?
Yes.
Everybody understands? Okay. So how much time? I still have 10 minutes. Yes. We can do another numerical. Check the numerical next one.
12.8.
So we are on the 12.8. So what the numerical says?
An object 4 centimeter high is placed at a distance of 12 centimeter from a convex lens of focal length 8 centimeter.
So now the data which you have is about a lens. And which lens? Which lens, ma'am? They are saying?
Convex lens.
They are talking, this is 12.8 and they are talking about a convex lens. Now no more mirror. Now they are talking about lens. Okay. So kindly read it again.
An object 4 centimeter high is placed
Okay. The height of the object is 4 centimeter. Yes.
is placed at a distance of 12 centimeter
The P value is 12 centimeter.
from a convex lens of
Yes.
focal length 8 centimeter.
The focal length of the convex lens is 8 centimeter and the focal length of the convex lens is always taken as positive. Yes, ma'am.
Calculate the position and size of the image. Also
The
state,
Q is question and I is also question.
also state the nature of the image.
The nature of the image is also question. Okay, so let's apply the lens equation. Lens equation is 1 by F equals to 1 by P plus 1 by Q. 1 by 8 equals to 1 by 12 plus 1 by Q. Q is the question. So it will be 1 by 8 minus 1 by 12 equals to 1 by Q. Somebody get me the answer, G. 1 by 8, 1 divide 8 minus 1 divide 12 equals to. Get the answer in
1
fact.
over 24.
Don't read it, okay? 1,
1 by 24.
30,
24.
okay. 1 divided by 24 equals to 1 by Q. So the Q will be on your calculator, you will write 1 divide answer.
24.
So the answer, 24. The Q value is 24 centimeter. And it is positive. And it is positive. Eh? The value of the Q is positive. Remember that thing. Okay? Now, that's the first part. The second part is what is the height of the image. The height of the image, you remember the last formula which I taught you? That I by O is equals to P by
Q.
sorry.
Q by
Q by P. I is question, O is 4, Q is 24, the P value is 12. So I will be 24 into 4 divided by 12. So the I value will be 8 centimeter. So the height of the image will be 8 centimeter. And the distance of the image from the optical center of the convex lens will be 24 centimeter. Because it's positive. The Q value is positive. It means the image formed will be real. Okay, another thing, when the image formed is real, the image is inverted.
and magnified.
And you can see the height of the object was 4 and the height of the image is 8. The image is larger. So it is magnified. So check the answers if the answers are good.
Yes.
You understand this thing?
Yes.
Okay. So I think that is enough for today. And thank you very much. Today we have learned the lens equation and we have done some numericals. Today the last numerical we did from the geometrical optics is 12.8. We are done with that. The next 1-2 numerical we will do in the next lesson. So thank you very much everybody. My name is Farhan Madar. Right now I am with the 10 metric class. We are studying physics. So thank you. God bless you.